is Dr. John Lucio, and welcome to our midweek check-in for J&J House Call. And this is my wife.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Sue. I practice conventional gynecology and integrative medicine.
And I practice integrative medicine and pain management in Jefferson City, Missouri.
We hope your week is off to a great start. Today's video is going to be discussing licorice root, and midweek check-ins now are going to be discussing usually an herb that you might run across that's helpful for your health. And again, if you haven't subscribed, do so. We upload 2 videos a week. The next video though is going to be in 2 weeks. This is unusual for us. And then also make sure you get those tickets for the first Healthy You annual convention in Jefferson City, Missouri. And you get your tickets at that place, www.healthyuconnect.com. Licorice root is a very useful root. Licorice root, as we know, licorice is a candy. We're talking about the licorice root. The licorice root is a demulcent, so it coats things. Demulcents are gooey and coat things. And it's just like this brown, regular looking old root, but the health benefits are great because it's 3 things: anti-inflammatory, antitussive, so it helps with coughs, and also helps with, it's an expectorant, so it helps you get mucus up. The 2 most common uses for licorice root that are medicinal are, one, for treatment of gastric ulcers. Now, this is very important to realize. If you have a gastric ulcer, you can't just take licorice root, because of the fact that if you get licorice root and you eat enough doses to treat a gastric ulcer, you're going to run into a very, very dangerous side effect that licorice root has because of an ingredient called glycyrrhizin. It's a huge word, but glycyrrhizin causes a pseudo-aldosterone effect where you will retain sodium, you'll excrete potassium, and you'll retain water, which is very dangerous. The other treatment using licorice root is a more gentle form of licorice root called Dgl Licorice. This means it's deglycerinized. They've taken that glycyrrhizin out and deglycerinized it, and we use that to treat reflux, so gastric reflux. So you eat a little meal and it's causing you reflux. This can help. And we think this is a great thing to use when you are on chronic proton pump inhibitors. Proton pump inhibitors lead to increased risk for dementia. If you are experiencing reflux, what do? We go to the grocery store. We say, oh man, I had a great time at the ball game. I had 2 beers, I had 2 hot dogs, and I've got such bad reflux. Stop by Walgreens. I'm gonna go get some something for my heartburn. You've got Prilosec, omeprazole. So you take it, and it does help. So you think, great, I treated my own reflux, which you did. And on the box it says, don't use for extended period of time. But what we do is we kind of think, well, this helped and I'm not having reflux, I'm able to sleep well at night. So now you're on it for a long period of time, taking it every single day. And what happens is we try to stop it because we know innately that we shouldn't take medications for a long time. So then we end up stopping it, and what happens is our bodies got dependent on it, and so we have severe reflux when we stop. The Dgl Licorice will help you to get off long-term proton pump inhibitors, but this is only after talking to your doctor. If you have severe erosive esophagitis or you have problems in your esophagus that your doctor is trying to treat with those proton pump inhibitors, this is not the time to do this. You have to okay it with your doctor first, and they can have them call us or an integrative doctor that knows about this so they can discuss it between the doctors. How you do this is if you got run-of-the-mill reflux and you got yourself addicted to these proton pump inhibitors just because you went to the ball game and drank beer with the bratwurst, then this is for you. You get Dgl Licorice, and I got the bottle here. It's really cheap. How much is this? This is 2019. It cost $15.99 for a whole big bottle. We're not endorsing this company at all, but it's a good company. It's Nature's Way. And it is, another good one is Enzymatic Therapy, and this is Dgl or deglycerinized licorice. These are huge tablets, or these aren't huge, but sometimes they're huge. Okay. And so you just take one, and you're going to do this while you're taking your proton pump inhibitor to try to get off of it. So you just chew one, you chew it, 20 minutes before each meal.
Tastes like licorice, actually.
It does. You want one?
No, thank you.
So, you want to do 1 tablet, chew it 20 minutes before each meal, and you're going to do that for a month and a half. Then, at that time, you're going to stop taking your proton pump inhibitor, which is omeprazole, Prilosec OTC. On the bottle, it'll say to take it after each meal. For getting off your proton pump inhibitors, you need to take this before the meal. So we didn't say that incorrectly. It is before the meal. And that way, you can get off your proton pump inhibitor. So hopefully this is helpful. We really appreciate your support. We get our content by you telling us what you want to hear from us week by week. So in the comments below, please tell us some subjects that you want us to talk about. And that's how we get our content. And we'd be happy to talk about it.
Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for our next installment of J&J House Call in 2 weeks.
And that is going to be about how to help yourself get off prescription pain medications when you really want to and you're addicted.
Yep.
Great topic.
Yep. So long, everybody.
Bye.